Day one of our trip to Los Angeles was mostly just a traveling day. We had all of our film gear, camera equipment, and our luggage with us. We headed to the airport and then had our one layover in Baltimore, then spent the majority of the day reading on our airplane and getting some coffee along the way. I absolutely love the view from an airplane window. And then as soon as we landed, we got our rental car and headed to our favorite restaurant, In-N-Out. Day two of our trip to Los Angeles, you guys, we loved this day. We started off with church service at Oasis Church, then we found this amazing hotel and grabbed some food from a local vendor and sat in the sun on the porch. This was also 4th of July, so afterwards we had an awesome conversation, headed to do some disc golfing, which my husband loved, and then tried really hard to get into a rooftop bar to watch some fireworks, but we totally got stuck in LA traffic and failed. So we ended up just watching fireworks from the car. Day three of our trip to Los Angeles was so much fun. We started out with a bite to eat at Great White and then headed over to Venice Beach, where we got a little bit of sun and sand action going on. Totally may have peed in the Pacific, no big deal. Then we drove up the coast and went thrifting to find super cute outfits for dinner. You guys, this meal was one of the best of my entire life. It was at a lovely restaurant in West Hollywood called AOC, where I'm pretty sure we sat adjacent from Kate Winslet. Yeah, stay tuned for more. Day four of our trip to Los Angeles, you guys, this day was so freaking fun. We started with coffee in Burbank before heading to the Hollywood sign for some photos, and then at one of my new favorite restaurants called Squirrel. Afterwards, we went to the Disney Concert Hall for some content photos and filming before heading up a wine tasting in Anaheim, and then the favorite part of the day, a photo shoot on Laguna Beach with two incredible couples. You guys, this was my favorite part of the whole trip, and we even got to share a meal afterwards. Day 5 in Los Angeles was the best. We said farewell to our lovely Airbnb before heading to the Santa Monica's Farmers Market to say hello to friends that we call family and taste some of the most amazing, fresh, organic, California-grown produce. Then we headed to a fancy schmancy restaurant for brunch with some of our favorite friends, followed by delicious Jenny's ice cream. You guys, this was such a fun and carefree day, so we topped it off by driving up Pacific Coast Highway at sunset. Day 6 in California. Compared to the first few days, this one was much more relaxed. We got to Fresno to hang out with some of our CCO Campus Ministry college students there. We got to play mini golf and air hockey, visit the Pink House, which is a ministry house that they live in, have some amazing food, and then wrap up the day with a Bible study on hospitality and justice. Day 7 of our trip to California. This was our second full day in Fresno, so we took off from our host family's house before meeting up with two incredible college students, Emily and DJ. We got to interview them on camera and take some photos of them and basically just hear how God is using their lives to transform lives around them. Afterwards, we hung out with some of the other students and had a cornhole tournament. Super fun. Day 8 of our trip to California. We said farewell to Fresno and headed to the mountains, more specifically to Sequoia National Park. We did some filming for the Jubilee conference and actually ran into a pretty funny hiccup where all of our students got sick and left early, so I had to chase down some strangers and see if they would model for us. All in all, it was an awesome day with tons of sun, beautiful views, and the most amazing sequoias I've ever seen. Day 9 was our travel day home from California. Ian looked like that, and I looked like that. And between the two of us, we had probably 9 pieces of luggage because film and photography takes that much. We had one layover again in Baltimore after our flight from LA, on which Ian got a terrible nosebleed, so the flight attendant gave him a tampon. But after that, we were in the sky and on our way home.